The Devils won their first in this series and now trail Carolina 2-1. Coming up, the players talk about a shift in momentum. We'll also hear from the injured Jamie Langenbrunner on whether he's in the lineup tonight. On Sunday, the Devils scored 3 times with the man advantage. Chico Resch analyzes the rejuvenated power play. It'll be a sea of white in East Rutherford for the Continental Airlines Devils game night. A more fall-like day than a harbinger of a good spring. And as the winds blow outside the Continental Airlines Arena, things starting to warm up inside. The team's on the ice for the pregame skate of Game 4 of this Eastern Conference quarterfinals. Carolina leading 2-1. Hi, everyone. I'm Matt Laughlin. Thanks for joining us. This is the Continental Airlines Devils game night. The Devils come into tonight's game with a renewed sense of confidence following their victory on Sunday afternoon. Now, it wasn't as if they were bruised and battered from a confidence standpoint, but the fact of the matter is Carolina won those first 2, and the Devils clearly did not want to, could not afford to, fall behind 3-0. And so they did what they had to do. They took it to Carolina from the get-go and recorded their first victory in the season. The highlights presented by Continental Airlines. Work hard, fly right. Carolina didn't dominate, but did take it to the Devils physically in games 1 and 2. And so the Devils decided it was time to revert to their old role of the team that takes it to the opposition. And then they took it to Archer Zerbe, who couldn't handle the rebound. Brian Gianca scores his first NHL playoff goal. The Devils lead 1-0. Then in the first, they go on the power play. They had been 1 for 10 in the first 2 games. They get a goal here from Brian Rafalski. The power play much improved. Chico Resch will talk about that in a little bit. Leading 2-0 early in the second. Bobby Holik on the power play takes the shot from just beyond the circle. That gets past Urbe. It's 3-0. He was removed for Kevin Weeks. A short time later, the Devils on the power play again, and Rafalski scores his second of the afternoon, beating Kevin Weeks. The Devils comfortably in front. So with time winding down, the question was, would Marty Brodeur get the shutout? He faced 16 shots. He got them all and recorded his 13th career playoff shutout. 4-0 your final score, and the Devils can breathe a little easier. Not only do they do well on the power play, they outshoot Carolina. Brian Rafalski with the 2 power play goals and Patrick Elias with 3 assists. So the question is, has there been a shift in momentum? Both sides deny it, but each is confident they'll come out on top.
Well, I think there's no reason not to be confident. I mean, we haven't even played, I don't think, the game we need to play, and we're still in a pretty good position. So I think that's the good thing. Obviously, New Jersey's had a say in why we haven't played as well as we can, but I think as far as confidence goes, I think we all feel pretty good about ourselves because we haven't played our best, and we're still in a good spot.
It was nice to come in and make, that dominant of an effort, but, the thing is, we just got to do it all over again. These guys won't just roll over because one game like that. Definitely we came back from 2 games, and we know what in the past what they did to us, definitely. So it's going to be exciting to see how they're going to come out, but we can't worry really about what they do. It's always what we do in this locker room.